Hi, I'm Samantha Noland, director of the film Crafting an Image, about my father, Bentley Noland, who is an artist and therapist based in Washington, D.C. Ben explores the role of art in his personal journey to overcome childhood trauma and ADHD. In so doing, he creates beautiful artwork in forms and methods that span all the way from stone and wood sculpture to even oil, watercolor, and egg tempera painting. Please enjoy the film.
My name is Bentley Noland, but people call me Ben. One thing I'd like you to know about me is that I have a variety of interests, including art. I'm a therapist in private practice. The nice thing about art is it comes from the subconscious mind. So sometimes there are things there on the paper that the person doesn't even really, isn't consciously, putting down, and they only later realize that they have themes, colors, symbols, some kind of content that is from their inner self. I've had some life's challenges, as we all have. When I was 6 years old, I got hit by a car when I was riding my bicycle. I struggled in a number of ways going through elementary and middle school, and although I was a capable student, I sort of had trouble concentrating, and it's hard to say exactly whether that came from the car accident or just having ADHD, which I do have. Because of being kind of scattered, I wasn't very confident. And when I started doing artwork, I remember distinctly in elementary school my parents praising me for doing drawings. I attended Maryland Institute College of Art in Baltimore, grew up in the suburbs. So going to school in Baltimore was like a whole city experience, and I really enjoyed it. When you're using an axe, you should always splay your legs out, because I once worked with a guy who was chopping something and it was not good. Luckily, the surgery worked out fine. So this is a little head that I did. There's very little grain. You can't really see the grain. And the grain, what I mean by grain is like those lines that are in most wood. Boxwood has none of that. Boxwood was used traditionally in Asia. They get micro details, very small details. The problem with boxwood is it is so hard. I actually injured my both thumbs from whittling and carving recently when I decided, I've been doing these wood sculptures, and I thought, let me try stone. So I got soapstone and alabaster. This is soapstone, and this is some woman who's I don't know, maybe she's a little bit bashful. Alabaster is tough, man. Alabaster is really hard. I'm a little hyperactive, and I need things to do with my fingers, my hands anyway. You can see when I really get into it, it kind of lightens up. I am preparing to do a series of paintings in egg tempera. Egg tempera was the medium of choice before oil painting came into usage in the Renaissance. I never worked in that medium before, and it involves a whole bunch of preparation. For this is rabbit skin glue, and as you can see, this is made from rabbit skin, bone, and tissue. So those of you who are members of PETA may not be happy with this. when it's done, it's like painting on something as smooth as marble. There is a kind of self-consciousness I think a lot of artists have, but it gave me a sense of identity, and now it seems to soothe me and make me feel like I have, you know, when I make something, I always feel good about it. I always feel like I've accomplished something. It's the kind of work that you can see your results right away. I've had a few people buy, and I just think, or I've given them away, and then I regret, you know, because I don't want to give away or sell pieces that aren't really good, and then I'm like, oh, that one was a really good one. Why did I sell it? But I hold on to what I love.